Hey there, it's me, Katie-Beth again, and welcome back to my living room. So in the previous video, I showed you how I made this back cushion for my couch, so it's not just a blank wall that I'm hitting when I sit here, and some pillows that I made. It's a matching brown with my couch, and some teal that ties in my carpet. My carpet's a bunch of teal and blues put together, and I found this yarn at Joann's Fabric. It comes in those big bushels, like $9.99 ones, but you can sometimes get them on sale. I got 2 bushels because I wanted to make 2 pillows. It's not enough. Get a little extra. 1 bushel kind of makes an entire pillow, but I still needed a little more, so I was not able to finish my second pillow. And when I went back to Joann's, they no longer have this specific color of yarn, so I'm gonna have to track down some other Joann's that maybe have it so I can finish my second pillow. So my couch actually looks super cute with this other pillow that's really matching my carpet and ties in the other colors. I'll show you a picture real quick after this. I'm just gonna run through and show you how I made the pillow in case you'd like to make your own. Nice basket weave here. And after that, I'll show you some tips and tricks and some mistakes that I made, and hopefully it'll help you. All right, here we go. So the first thing I did was make the base chain. I wanted to have a little extra on each side, so I think I made it about 42 or 45. Then I made the base row, which it was just a double stitch. Now on the next row, I actually started on the basket stitching. This is me finishing up the first row, so I just had those double loops so it carries over to the next side. I wanted to create a little bit of a border to separate from my normal basket stitch so that I'd know where it was okay to sew later on. So I made the 2 back stitches, or the 2 double stitches through the back post, and that gave me the start of my border. And then the next ones, I do the 4 stitching through the front post, and they're just regular double stitches, just through the front post like they normally would be. And the regular front post stitching is what gives you the vertical lines in the basket weave. And then when I'm done with that, I start doing the back post stitching, and it's still just a normal double stitch, but through the back post, and the back post stitching is what gives it the horizontal lines. So I do 4 vertical and 4 horizontal, and that ends up being what the basket weave is. So here's what it looks like when I get further down the line, and here's what it looks like when it's a little further on in the pattern. And this was my final result. Next, I took the fabric that I measured to be the backing for it, and I measured it out to be about the same size, sewed it onto the back, and then I sewed that onto the backing of the other fabric that I had that matched my other pillows, and left a hole to put my hand through to put the stuffing in. And this was the finished product. And now it's time for problems I faced and how to avoid them yourself. Because the yarn stretched while I was sewing it onto the fabric, I ended up not having enough fabric because I cut it out for the size I thought it would be, not the size that it stretched out to be. So I had to sew some extra on, so I recommend cutting out a larger spot before cutting your fabric so that it'll fit better. The next obstacle that I faced was because of the stretching of the fabric and all of that, it came out kind of lopsided, so I had to adjust where I was sewing so it would still be a square and not a really weird shape. This problem was the easiest to fix on the next pillow that I made. I didn't make the hole quite big enough to fit my hand in to put all the stuffing in and to do the turning around of the pillow, so I did on the next one, so just keep an eye out for that. So overall, I was pretty happy with my project. Actually, I'm really happy. This is a super cute pillow. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful or at least somewhat entertaining. Please like and subscribe at the bottom, and thanks for watching, everyone.